Here we are live now, 8:27 a.m. Market's almost just shy 3 minutes of the 2 hour. I mean, at 670, you'd be underwater. Now, I mean, 570. So basically, we make lower lows in the contract. And we went down 507 intraday lows. We're at week. We hit 9.3. As the ratio goes higher, it went to 9.3, then it stopped. But it's still weak, just like it was weak over here. Eventually, intraday, people will get sold out of this name, MMTs. And this is the MMTs that are current. And everyone else, when you're short, you want that at zero, and you want to break that full delta down. And you can see here live right now, you can see the bid and ask coming to that one delta. He's at 96. When that number's going that way, price goes down. Does not lag price. You don't use technical analysis or anything like that because you don't. You're at zero. You're at 97, almost one delta. When that's at zero, that supports the short. The calls are out there at $3.70. This is a live market right now. We gave these out. They were $14.80 on the high, $13 on the close, $4.85 right now on the low. And right now we are at zero. So the put side is making the biggest advancer because of that 1 and 0 that supports that side of the market, the 485 put, and make a lot of money. 2,275 contracts traded. 9,000 calls traded. How about that? We're out there at 370. I gave that order out a long time ago, and I will make an adjustment. We hit one delta. We hit 0.99. Here we are. Here we are. Almost one delta down, which right now we're $13 and $14 off of the high for the short working, and we're at one delta. We're going one delta. I'm going one delta down. Right now at zero, this is putting its live trade in. They're selling the news at the tech conference. What drove it up is reversing it. And this is how you make money using the put side of the market. 455 is the current low. And this is all live right now. Maybe we have to put it in a 3-part series, and the ones that watch it will be the ones that get here right away. Because we got the price. And we're doing this live. And we're doing it right now. And the math doesn't lie. Price doesn't lag. Technical analysis does. This is high frequency model in play. It's called a reversal. The diamonds are closing lower and lower and lower. And when you broke down here from that teeny line, you went down 1 teeny, 2 teenies, 3 teenies, 5 teenies times 73 cents from that breakdown right here in the 6-minute bar. Concluding this wonderful area of getting wholesale on a 470 call. And once again, the mechanics and the high frequency algorithmic programs that are used, we're masters at it mathematically. Right now, we hit the one delta. So, one delta, if he goes down 1 1/4 delta, and then he goes lower. At some point, once it stops, we will hit the low end of the market over here in the call for another trade, either 70 cents to $1.50 off of the bottom of this entry here. So once again, on an intraday level in the price ranges, you buy, but then when they come up 80 cents to 520, you sell in that first pass. It made a series of lower lows in the contract. We have put a bottom in right now. We are no longer down one delta, so he's negative 1.03. And here he is relative to price. So when this number goes down toward 90 and lower, this is how you make the bottom, but you have to close above this diamond here. So here's another bottom, and the time is 8:51 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2/12 of 2012. Live market making skills in play. Everything that you can benefit from. Once again, it may sound foreign to you or a little overwhelming in the video, but I will tell you what, price is everything. And the entries is everything wholesale and selling back to the public at a higher price based on the intraday movement in Apple. And Apple is now 0.94. right here where my pointer is in the video. It's a weak bottom, but it's still a bottom. So that's how the prices have got a 50-cent movement. You have to sell out here at 520. 460, 475, they still sell at 520 on the exit now, based on this movement. It's exactly not closing above the bars, but it's got a bottom in. So now you can see that bottom at 8:52 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2/12 of 2013. Special series on trading Apple, shorting shares, going long shares, buying the 485 puts that were big trades. Here's the 470 call that put a bottom in, and you have to sell out at 520, as you can see here right now. And you got 0.93, so you put a bottom in at negative 1.03, negative 1 delta, let's say. That's 1/16 times 12, which is this right here. It tells you 16.52 teenies equal $12.07. And that's why the calls went from 1480 down to 4, and they got a bottom. And that's another range, and you have to sell into them. Sometimes you can get $1 up, but it's best to take your profits right here. So once again, how to get entries intraday using the calls that are based on that bottom bounce. Here we are now, $13.22 off of the intraday high, and you're buying this side of the market and selling the call side of the market. Why is that? The put side made their high at 1760, and they're dropping in value, and that's why these are coming up in the price channel. We're market makers in the pit here, and we're market makers there. Once again, I hope you enjoyed your 3-part series of live entries and exits using the 470 call at wholesale prices, the 485 put that goes up in value when you have reversals, how we went down negative 1 delta, how the price did not lag, and how we're making a bottom right now. And this half bar right here is going to be the resistance area right here. So you got a 3-bar. Here's your bid and ask. Here's your low. So you're off right now $1.55. You're 149 pennies off of the intraday low. You're almost 2 teenies, which that is mathematically to the penny. Each line is 73 cents. So what we're going to have is 2 10-minute segments, and then the last of this live trade here on this time series element of 520 by 530. This is why you exit, just like you did earlier in this video, at much different price levels. But we did hit a bottom, and so far, based on that movement, we are now $1.39 off of the bottom, and you're at 515 by 530. But you got to know how to exit these, and we will teach you how to do it. And you sell them in when this is bouncing off the bottom. You get the calls over here cheap. You sell into the strength. This is a reversal. Everything has happened at 8:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 3-part series in an intraday trade live in the marketplace with Apple, shorting the equity, identifying reversals, how they break down and hit bottoms. You hit a bottom here and made a lower low. Every bottom is tradable, and the longer short that we have all started right here. And I have the lines drawn at this support level. So let's see where that is. That's right here. I'm going to go straight across here. But what I want you to see is this line right here. And it goes way over here where this whole move started last week. All the diamonds, those are diamond alerts in the Market Maker app. Here's where the shorts happened. Each time you got up here and reversed, every movement, you can see how the diamonds were going down. But look at the volatility. You made a lower low. You pop up. You make a lower low. You pop up and you make a lower low. So every bottom is tradable because it is. And the thing about it is, I'm going to tell you, you're at 17 IR. You're no longer at 0. You're at 82. So you went negative 103, and when this goes in that direction, this is how you get the price bump off of the bottom. This is how it works. But you got to know why you would make lower lows. So I'm going to cut this short of a total of 29 minutes and 45 seconds in a 3-part series for those who are very interested in trading off of the bottoms, trading the reversals, Getting the calls at wholesale price on the 470. It's a headline event with Mr. Cook and Apple. There was things they didn't like, and they sold it down. But this is where it should have come. We told people we were looking for 465, 467. That's where that money wants to own it. We're going to see if this is the case moving forward as of 8:57 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.